we promote a lot of internal growth. I like to be the feeder pool, if you will, for the rest of the company, and I'm always very proud of the people that we've moved out of our department into other groups. But at the same time, we have a huge core of people who really love support, and they just want to stay in support. So it was important for me. I don't believe in tiered support, first of all. I've tried it, been there, don't see it as something that works for me. At 3 different companies, it's just not something I believe in.
I guess that was my question. Why don't you believe in it?
I think it takes away from the customer focus, because now you're routing things internally, you're taking longer, there's handshakes that have to happen, and they're not always very smooth, and all you're doing is delaying that service back to the customer. Mm-hmm. It also creates a level of hierarchy in a support group that I don't think is necessary, and I don't think is healthy for support employees. I want my employees to feel like their job is very important no matter what they're doing. And to classify them as a tier 1 or a tier 2, I don't think that's fair to them. So I want them all to be able to learn the same types of things and support at the same level. You're always going to have your stronger people, you're always going to have your more tenured people. So the way that we deal with this is we have basically a level system. It's not tiered support, it's title level. We don't advertise the titles. It's not something that we put on our signature lines. However, so that I can give somebody what I call the bigger than the average bear bump, and give them and give them the ability to kind of get a promotion. We have support level 1, support level 2, support level 3, and there are guidelines to how you achieve that next level. There's time that you should spend with QA, there's time that you should spend with on-site support, there's time that you should spend with the training team. So there's a way for people to progress within support. The other thing that I do is I've merged our training and support functions into one organization. DDS, for instance, our legacy Donovan Data Systems, training didn't even sit on the same floor as support. They never talked to each other. They were very siloed organizations. Right now, our trainers sit smack in the middle of the support floor, and they are the core training team, but we keep them small, and we pull from support when we need help to supplement the training efforts. It's job security, it's flexibility, it's teamwork, it enables us to work together. The trainers are great at helping out when they don't have anything going on, which is very rare these days. So all of these things combined really help keep people motivated, help keep the customer in mind at all times. I plan to talk about the challenges in merging two very culturally different teams and how you can best approach that. Support is a cost center for most organizations. It's very hard to define the value that support brings, but it's typically your largest group of people. And so often executives will look at the support structure as being a necessary evil. And I'd like to talk through how you can be successful in building a support organization that does show value, that is incredibly resourceful, and how you can take that year to year and deal with the customer needs and changes and evolution without necessarily piling headcount on or adding 10,000 pieces of technology that you don't need.